Tammy Slaton defends being rude to her family. 1,000-old. Sister star Tammy Slaton is defending how rude she has been to her family. Last season, she was fighting hardcore with her sister, Amanda Halterman. It looked like they could never recover, and now she is still struggling to be kind. So what is her reasoning behind her snarkiness? Keep reading for further details. Tammy Slaton defends being rude to her family. It has been a long journey for Tammy Slaton on 1,000-old. Sisters, 4 years ago, she was struggling to lose weight. All she wanted was to get weight loss surgery, but it was unsafe for her to do so. She even went into a treatment facility to aid in her weight loss, but she was rude and evasive to the staff. Her family rallied around her and believed that she could do it, and she did. Tammy underwent weight loss surgery and is now down 500 pounds. She feels and looks incredible, which is a major accomplishment. Unfortunately, fans have been coming after her for how she treats her siblings. She slammed Amanda Halterman, saying that she was jealous of Tammy's immense weight loss. Additionally, she said it was hard now that she was the hot sister. Now, Tammy is acknowledging that she knows she has been rude to her family. She lives in the home next door to her brother, Chris Combs, and his wife, Brittany. However, she won't cross Brittany as there is jealousy between the two ladies. She also learned she will have to quit vaping to get skin removal, and that has added to her bad mood. In a social media post, Tammy Slaton said this: "Please stop coming for me. I don't come for nobody. I'm nice. And I try to be polite, respectful to everybody. I won't say anything back. It will just get blocked. I understand. I can be rude to my family." Yet she did not say if she would change or start to be kinder to them. Her sisters were there to check in on her when she was in treatment, while Amy Slaton planned her wedding to Caleb Willingham. It's okay, Tammy. After the 1,000-old. Sister Star posted this message, her fans quickly came to her defense. They quickly noted that most people have been rude to their family at some point in time. Furthermore, they felt that she did not need to apologize for anything. It was also added that Tammy Slaton has come so far in her journey that she should give herself some grace. With the season premiere having aired on Tuesday, April 15th, fans were thrilled to have the family back on television. So even though some feel that Tammy Slaton is rude, they also have the utmost respect for her journey. That says a lot. For years, fans of 1,000-old sisters have watched Tammy Slaton battle her demons: obesity, addiction, heartbreak, and the uphill struggle of regaining her health. But with her recent transformation, one thing hasn't changed: the tension between Tammy and her family. After a recent episode aired showing Tammy snapping at her sister Amy, and even storming out of a family dinner, social media lit up with criticism. Some fans called her behavior ungrateful and toxic, while others wondered aloud if Tammy would ever learn to appreciate the people who stood by her. But Tammy, now over 500 pounds lighter, and with a newfound sense of confidence, isn't backing down. In an emotionally charged video shared on her TikTok and Instagram Live, Tammy broke her silence. "You don't know the whole story," she began, wiping a tear from her cheek. "You see 10 minutes of a day edited for drama, but you don't see the full picture. And yeah, sometimes I'm rude, but maybe you'd be too if you went through what I have." The cost of survival. Tammy went on to explain that much of her attitude stems from years of being in survival mode. When you're fighting for your life every day, every breath, every step, your patience wears thin. When people tell me, "Tammy, you're so rude to Amy," they don't see the nights I cried myself to sleep feeling like a burden. They don't see the shame I carried every time I needed help to stand up. I felt like I failed. And when you feel that way, even love can sound like judgment. Tammy admitted that her tone often came off as harsh, even when she didn't mean it to. But to her, it was a defense mechanism, a shield built from decades of pain. Sometimes I lash out because I'm scared. Scared to go back to the old me. Scared people are going to give up on me. The pressure of fame and family. Behind the scenes, Tammy said, fame added another layer of stress. With cameras rolling nearly every day, her life wasn't just hers anymore. It belonged to millions of viewers with opinions. I love my fans, but let's be real. Some of y'all are brutal, she said with a laugh. One day I'm inspirational, the next I'm a witch for speaking my mind. You ever tried living with your whole family under a microscope while also trying not to eat yourself to death? Tammy said the show's success put pressure on her relationships. She and Amy, once inseparable, began to clash more as they both tried to balance personal growth with public perception. Amy had her babies. I was proud of her, but I also felt left behind. While she was building a family, I was in a rehab center with a trash tube in my throat. It made me bitter, yeah, but not because I hated her, because I hated my situation. I'm not the villain. One of the most powerful moments in Tammy's video was when she directly addressed the idea that she's the villain of the show. I'm not the villain. I'm just a human being who's made mistakes, on camera. You see me at my worst and call it my personality. But my family's not perfect either. Sometimes they poke the bear, and when the bear growls, everyone blames the bear. She mentioned that her family's tough love approach sometimes felt more like tough judgment, especially during her lowest points. Telling someone they're gonna die every 5 minutes doesn't motivate them, it breaks them. I know they were scared for me, but dang, sometimes I needed a hug, not a lecture. Tammy also clarified that she's working on her attitude. With the help of therapy, she's learning to express herself without lashing out. I'm not proud of every word I've said, but I'm proud of how far I've come. The old me would have cussed everyone out and slammed the door. Now I take a breath. Sometimes I still walk away, but now I come back. Family still comes first. Despite the drama, Tammy insisted that she loves her family deeply. No matter what happens, Amy is still my sister. Chris is still my brother. We're all messy. But I wouldn't be here today if they hadn't fought for me. They kept me alive, even when I didn't want to be. Tammy said that filming season 6 had been a turning point. After a serious health scare, her family rallied around her in a way that reminded her of what really matters. I realized then I don't want to push them away anymore. But I also need them to understand that I'm not the same Tammy I used to be. I've changed and I want to be treated like someone who's healing, not someone who's hopeless. Tammy's final word. Tammy ended the video with a message to both her fans and her family. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm sorry if I hurt people I love. But I'm not sorry for having boundaries. I've spent most of my life feeling like I didn't matter. Now I do. And sometimes that means speaking up, even if my voice shakes. The video garnered thousands of supportive comments within hours. Fans shared their own stories of trauma, healing, and misunderstood anger. Many admitted that they had judged Tammy too harshly and praised her vulnerability. I see you, girl, one commenter wrote. Thanks for showing the messy parts. It helps the rest of us feel less alone. Whether or not her critics accept her explanation, one thing is clear. Tammy Slaton isn't afraid to own her truth. She's not just surviving anymore. She's reclaiming her voice, even if that voice comes with a little attitude. Ask ChatGPT.